Good day, ma'am, blackmates, or to anyone who is watching this. We are the Group 3, and in this video presentation, we're presenting the Microsoft Excel.
Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet developed by Microsoft for Windows, macOS, Android, and iOS. A feature calculating or computation capabilities, graphing tools, pivot tables, and microprogramming language called Visual Basic for application. Excel forms part of the Microsoft Office suite by software.
Good day, everyone. I'm Beverly Pilar, and today I'm going to present the 8 parts of Microsoft Excel. Number 1. The title bar. It lies next to the Quick Access toolbar or on the top of the Excel window, and it displays the name of the open document. Number 2. Quick Access toolbar. A collection of shortcuts to the features, options, commands, or option groups that you use frequently. Number 3. Ribbon. A command bar that organizes a program's features into a series of tabs at the top of the screen. There are 7 features of ribbons: the File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, and Review. Number 4. The Name box. It displays the address of the active call. It displays the name of the cell, range, or object selected if this has been named. It also can be used to name a cell, range, or object like a chart. Number 5. Formula bar. A special toolbar at the top of the Excel worksheet window labeled with a symbol. Number 6. Row and column number. It returns the column number of the given call reference. You can identify the return row and column number of a cell in Excel by clicking the column header. And the status bar in the lower right corner of the Excel window will tell you the row count. Number 7. The active cell. It is the selected cell in which data entered when you begin typing. Only one cell is active at a time. The active cell is the cell surrounded by a black border, and data can only be entered into the active cell. The last one is the Worksheet tab. Worksheet tab is usually to display the worksheet that a user is currently editing. By clicking a Worksheet tab located at the bottom of the window, users may move between the various worksheets. Every Excel file may have multiple worksheets. That's all, and thank you.
Moving on, we're now going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of Microsoft Excel. The first advantage of Microsoft Excel is macros and templates. Macros and templates, one of the advantages of Microsoft Excel that it has templates and macros. Macros allow a user to omit repetitive tasks to save time, while templates are program files with placeholder data for easy use. The second advantage of Microsoft Excel is the helpful in creating presentation. This software program can help you create professional-looking presentation with slide layouts that allow for easy navigation between slides and the click of a button. Microsoft allows you to insert objects of one application into another, making it easier to place data between different tools. The third advantage of Microsoft Excel is the control and security. Excel also has very sophisticated security settings, so users don't accidentally erase lines of important notes in one click. They would need 2 clicks on the deleted text before action was completed. This way, there's no chance of accidental deletion if you don't notice what you're doing the first time around. Also, each file can be password protected and only open with username-password combination, which means it's harder for outsiders to access without authorization or accidentally opening up a spreadsheet containing sensitive information. The fourth advantage of Microsoft Excel is the formulas. This software comes with the various formulas and calculation features that can make bookkeeping very easy for accounting professionals. For example, it's easier to calculate things like loans, time-related data such as days until the holidays or weeks left in the school year. Statistic for example purpose such as average monthly expenses or budgeting the numbers based on the historical data. Profit margins by using costs per unit versus selling price per unit. And the last advantage of Microsoft Excel is the accessibility and collaboration. Another benefit of using Microsoft Excel that can be accessed from any computer with web browser. This means there's no need to worry about being in the office when you want to access your spreadsheet. You neither have to save files locally on each device if they all online. Companies sharing an account and working together may also find this software more useful because multiple employees can edit a file simultaneously. You need not to worry about saving over one another or formatting wonky text boxes by entering data incorrectly. You may also find shared similarities between Google Spreadsheet and Microsoft Excel. The disadvantages of Microsoft Excel. The first disadvantage of Microsoft Excel is the data engrowth. One of the main problems with Microsoft Excel that it can handle more than a few thousand rows without slowing to a crawl. It also imposes limitation on file size, but there are ways around this, just as there are solutions for any issue of app or software tool. The key thing is not give up if you find yourself one of these situations. Instead, look at the tools available in Excel and use them creatively to have their intended effect. The second disadvantage of Microsoft Excel is difficult to learn. It can be difficult to learn because there are many different elements such as formulas, functions, and keyboard shortcuts. However, this advantage may be alleviated with Excel tutorials for beginners or using templates to start quickly with a good learning method and regular practice. The third disadvantage of Microsoft Excel is the difficult formulas. There are different levels of difficulty when using Microsoft Excel. For example, some people may be more comfortable with the idea of completing a quick task such as creating inventory list for customer in order to replenish their sleeves, while others may not know how to write formulas and create charts which could take up valuable time. You need to be well versed with formulas properly and the syntax to avoid errors. The fourth disadvantage of Microsoft Excel is no quick autofill features. One more problem with this software is that there are no quick autofill features. Lack of knowledge of how formulas work can be another painful experience for someone with basic knowledge. Therefore, you need to require learning from within the interface itself. However, this disadvantage can also provide an opportunity for continued personal growth and development outside of just mastery over Microsoft Excel skill set. And the last disadvantage of Microsoft Excel is the calculation errors. The most problematic of the disadvantage of Microsoft Excel is there are errors in calculation. For example, when working with fractions or percentage, the decimal point may be misplaced and it would cause an error appear on screen. This can make it difficult for someone who does not know what they are doing to fix this problem without assistance from an expert. Also, you'll have to know using the date and the currency formats properly.
Importance. Microsoft Excel enables users to identify trends and organize and sort data into meaningful categories. Excel also performs human resources functions such as sorting work hours and organizing employee profiles and expenses, which help businesses better understand the structure and activities of their workforce. Excel is a spreadsheet program designed to store and make sense of a large amount of data. Excel offers many capabilities, from sorting the data to performing basic operations to performing higher-level operations. You will be able to organize and manipulate a large amount of data without much effort, which can otherwise be tedious and difficult to do.
MS Excel is simply a powerful tool that can help get a result of vast amounts of data. MS Excel can also be used for simple calculations and tracking almost any kind of information. But the important question is, how to use MS Excel? Giving an answer to that question, first, we need to create a new workbook file by moving our cursor to File, then click New. And under the New button, click the blank workbook. After doing so, we can now start entering our data. The first thing to do is click an empty cell, then type a text or a number in the cell. And after that, press Enter or Tab to move to the next cell. To use auto sum on your data, select the cell in the right or below the number you want to add. Then move your cursor to the Home tab and then click Auto Sum inside the editing group to get the result of the data that was added. To save your work, click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar or press Ctrl+S for lesser effort. Or you can just press the Save button if you already have an existing file, but if not, then press the Save As, then choose where you want to place your file, then enter a name for it, and for the finishing step, click Save. And that is all for the how to use MS Excel.
Now let's talk about the 5 benefits of using Microsoft Excel. Number 1. Improve time management. If you're looking to successfully own and run business or even work in a corporate, you'll be dealing with the multiple tasks daily. To be successful, therefore, you need to be productive and quick at your tasks. For that, the various features of Excel come in quite handy. Number 2. Holistic look at the data. When you're managing a large pool of data, it's very easy to get lost. If you tend to analyze data numerically, you find it difficult to extract meaningful patterns and resources, and therefore, you won't be able to make accurate prediction from the data that you have at hand. Number 3. Faster and more accurate calculation. With the formulas that Excel supports, you get to perform faster calculation automatically. If you're good at Excel, you won't need to manually perform large numerically calculations that are always time-consuming and often ridden with human errors. Further, with advanced Excel concept and knowledge, you'll be able to tackle even the more complex calculation and operation with just a few clicks, without wasting too much time and without compressing even a bit on accuracy. Number 4. Enhance analytical skills. Microsoft Excel opens a lot of creative avenues for students, especially in terms of performing analytics and calculations. Economics is the most important element for any successful business. Many businesses suffer due to people not having enough analytical skills to make sense of the finances and other important metrics. As a result, Excel acts as a savior for students by equipping them with necessary knowledge and skills to perform well in their professional career as well. All in all, Excel can help in building strong analytical skills by managing, analyzing, and performing businesses and daily life financial calculation. Number 5. Data visualization techniques and ideas. As we mentioned earlier, apart from just performing calculation and offering formulas, Excel also has a huge array of data visualization techniques. Data visualization is an extremely important skill, especially if you're working with teams of different specialties. Not everybody in an organization is capable of making sense of raw data in form of numbers, percentages, and statistics. Most people need that data to be displayed in easily consumable pictorial format. That is where various visualization method of Excel come in handy.
I will discuss the oldest and the newest version of Microsoft Excel. Excel 2003, it is a spreadsheet application wherein we can use it for storing and organizing data. Some data examples are the revenue, payroll, and accounting information. Mostly, this is used by the teachers for computing grades and alphabetizing lists of names of their students. In Excel 2007, it includes enhanced conditional formatting, although this feature is present in the previous version. Excel 2007 is an upgraded version. You can highlight certain cell or column so you can quickly identify its contents based on the criteria. Another one is the pivot table, which lets you choose what kind of table you will use, whether data bars, color scale, icon sets, or others. The Excel 2010 version has some other new features to make your spreadsheet more artistic. One of these features is the sparkline that uses line or columns to show whether the company scales are likely to go up or down. Excel 2013 aims to enhance the user's experience more and its intuitive interaction with the user compared to Excel 2010 because Excel 2013 supports multi-monitor which is not available in other old versions. Like doing a workbook while doing the other workbook. Excel 2016 was again improved and had some added background color in cells or tables and color for the worksheet, however additional labels. And Excel 2016 is far better than 2010 and 2013 Excel version. In terms of menu items, they're just the same. The Excel 2019 version is one of the best versions of Microsoft Excel. In short, all the version features is very good and very useful. One of the best features of this version is the 3D images, wherein you can insert any 3D picture and rotate and make it 3D moving object or creatures.
How much is Microsoft Excel? For one purchase, you can buy Microsoft Excel with $159.99. In peso, it is 2,299 pesos.
Can I get Microsoft Excel for free? Yes. Excel is also available for free as a mobile and tablet app for Android and iOS. You can find the Excel Android app on the Google Play Store, while the Excel iOS app on the Apple App Store.
If you want to purchase Microsoft Excel per month, this is also available. We have the 4 different plans in Microsoft Excel. Number 1, Microsoft 365 Business Basic for Business at $5. In peso, it is 283.50 pesos. Number 2, Microsoft 365 Personal for Home at $5.83. In peso, it is 330.56 pesos. Number 3, Microsoft 365 Apps for Business at $8.25. In peso, it is 467.78 pesos. Number 4, Microsoft 365 Family for Home at $8.33. In peso, it is 472.31 pesos.
We therefore conclude that Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet software program that is very helpful not only in student but also in teacher, businessman, and others. A spreadsheet is a collection of information, distribution in column and row. Using Microsoft Excel can make some tasks more easier. It can lay out your data, it is easy to reformat and rearrange data. It makes to avoid mistake and hence feeding or wrong information. Although it is quite pricey, its price is very reasonable for what can it do and for what can it help.
Hi, my name is Rennald Emperador and I'm here to share the fun facts about Microsoft Excel. Number 1. Excel was the first software that introduced a toolbar. The credit goes to Excel 3.0 for introducing the world to the power of the toolbar that is a prime component of various software in today's day. Number 2. The journey from 16,384 rows to the giant 1,048,576 rows. But with the time, the software kept evolving and got better with each new released version. So from a minuscule number of 16,384, the tool can handle more than 1 million rows and 16,384 columns from Excel 2007 onwards. Number 3. 1900 is a leap year in Excel, a bug that still exists. The error could have been fixed, but as per the Microsoft website, it would have created many issues such as the date current Microsoft Excel worksheet would be decreased by 1 day. Date-based function such as the weekday function would return different values. Number 4. Digital art. Tatsuo Hiroichi used this platform to create digital art. He found that all other graphics design tools were expensive and found Excel very much affordable. He leveraged the AutoShape feature of Excel and used his creativity to make intricate work of his art. His work made his earn first prize at the Excel AutoShape Art Contest in 2006. Excel was first introduced for Mac and later for Windows. When Excel came into the market back in 1985 for the Macintosh system, another spreadsheet program was already famous. This program was Lotus 123. However, Microsoft was quick enough and released the Excel program for the Windows users in 1987. Unfortunately, Lotus was slow in bringing its program to Windows, which solidified the Microsoft's market position.